wondering why we bought this house when our house is not good and in the condition it's in.
Because we're dumb.
Yeah. Because we're dumb. Why did we? I mean, I have my answer, but what's your answer?
I think my answer would be just because I feel like it was a deal that you just don't want to pass up on. Like, it's a deal that you're probably not going to get again, or very rarely are you going to get it again. And as much of a struggle as it is, we're good at sacrifice, and to get the life you want, I think there's a lot of sacrifices that have to be made, or at least I don't know any other way. If any of you have another way of getting that life you want with no sacrifices, please let me know, because I don't know how else to get it.
Yeah. So my answer, well, it's all of our answer, but my point. So our goal down the road is for me to be able to quit my job. And we figured maybe this would be a good opportunity to buy this house while I'm still working and making the money I'm making. And then especially where we got it, it's such a low price that that's extra money we're bringing in each month when I am able to quit my job. Because I want to quit my job and have kids and be a stay-at-home mom. We just love it. We just love looking at properties and dreaming about, you know, a neat property we could live on with a river or water, and we just love looking at houses and fixing them up. I think it is fun. If you guys really want something to challenge your relationship, it's living in a fixer-upper, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll have to do a whole separate video on, like, the realisticness of that.
And because we don't want peace, we want problems.
Gosh. No, my whole body is screaming, please have peace. But that is why we bought this house. I think it was a very calculated decision. It wasn't something we just made overnight, obviously. But I know it will pay off in the long run. It's just a lot of sacrificing and growing pains right now. And to be completely honest, the only thing that is able to give us peace is praying to God, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, but that's that, guys. So we'll see you when we get to Irma. Okay, so I didn't realize that I was recording in slow motion, so it didn't pick up anything that I was saying. But what I was saying was our plan for the day. So we plan on ripping out the chimney from the roof, so from top down, and then patch that hole so no snow or rain can get into the house. We're going to tear out the ceiling tiles and assess the drywall condition of the ceiling in the living room. And then we're going to inspect the living room beam, see is that structural, what's going on with that. We're going to get rid of the wood stove and tear out all the rock in the living room. We're going to try and see if we can tear out the swamp cooler and patch that hole. We want to take out that closet that the chimney is sitting on, and then we want to tear out the paneling as well. So maybe we're being a little too ambitious. We will see what we get done. We're going to tie up Gage just because we're going to be throwing rock and bricks off the roof. So we don't want our little man to get hurt. He's not going to be very happy with us.
I don't know if this is going to work.
No. Okay, that doesn't work.
Kind of dry. It's leaves. Next piece then. Okay. He's not really like a tugger.
So we weren't quite sure how this was going to go, but luckily it went way easier than we thought it would. So the chimney was super weak, so Dalton barely had to hit the brick for it to come loose. So it made for a very quick and easy process.
It's me. Hey, it's me. There's our victim. Oh boy. You could just feel the wiggle in it. Okay, this is a little sketchy feeling. I don't know if you guys can catch this on camera or not. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe if I set it down.
I can hear that. It's going through the floor.
Yeah, and then the tire just broke through the floor.
Holy just goes to show. Oh,
There, look. I thought the whole thing.
Oh no!
I thought the whole thing was gonna go. It was like this thing has gotta go.
Good demo, honey. There's the accordion.
That was for you, Chip Gaines. Maybe they'll invite us to Magnolia.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Okay, let's get it out of here. Let's get it out of here, not through the basement.
Yeah.
We don't have a basement.
No.
But we might in a couple seconds.
Yeah.
I can just feel it sagging. I think once I get it over here, it'll be okay. Because this is where the load bearing wall starts.
Okay, yeah, you're free and clear
Okay.
of there.
Whoa! Spider.
Oh my
It's
god.
coming for us.
Babe! Woo. I had a feeling they were coming out of there. Okay, now that floor is weak again.
Okay. They're gonna be in for a show when this thing gets dumped.
Yeah, for sure.
It just falls through.
Good thing we're redoing the floor. Are you having a better day? Okay, so we are going to rip the rock out. This will be good practice for our house when we get to our wood burning stove and rock. So. like heavy duty.
Just put diamond lash behind it. That's the right way to do it.
Yeah, I'm getting used to sledging.
Alright.
Getting that rock out and hauling it all to the dump trailer was a lot of work. When we were breaking all the rock, we started smelling something super strong. I couldn't put my finger on it, and then it clicked. It was cigarette smoke. The house itself didn't smell like smoke, but that rock really held on to that smell. Later, we found out the lady who lived here was a heavy smoker and was never without a cigarette in her hand. We're really regretting not bringing a dump trailer. Dalton's boss lets us borrow their dump trailer a lot, but wait. This is the second load, guys. The first load was all rock. that Dalton did by himself. Oh yeah, it's all right there because we came to the same spot. But hopefully we'll get this done quick. Okay, we'll show you what we did today. This is our third demo day. We ripped the wall out. I think it looks a lot better, opened up the space a lot more. Originally, we were kind of thinking we wanted to rip this out too and just have that be a part of the kitchen as well. But then as Dalton was demoing right there, I kind of just had a thought like maybe we could keep that as a pantry for the kitchen. So, because it looks pretty decent sized with this opened up. And then we are going to move this door over there. So I think that like we could maybe put a fridge here, obviously the sink, dishwasher, and maybe we could put the stove right here. So that's just kind of like some thoughts. And then we ripped the ceiling tiles out and we discovered why there was ceiling tiles. So the ceiling is in pretty rough shape. Do you want to show them?
I mean, you can see it in the video.
Okay. So yeah, we're kind of gonna decide what we want to do with that. And then Dalton discovered what was the deal with the beam, and he did discover that it is load bearing. I guess that part of the house is built different than the rest of the house. The trusses are different, so it is load bearing and it's got to stay. And then we ripped out all the rock. So I'd say it was a pretty successful day. Obviously we got the chimney out off the roof and everything because we wouldn't have been able to get rid of that closet. But yeah, so that's what we did for day 3 of demo.